Hello, and I'm Rukmini. Welcome to part 4 of this series. This is the final part of the series of short talks on the 6 thinking hats produced for the Help Library in Mumbai. If you have not already watched them, I do recommend that you view the first 3 parts of this series so that you grasp the ideas shared here more easily. So in the first part of the series, I shared with you an overview of the 6 thinking hats and how it expands our thinking abilities. In the next 2 parts, we spoke about using combinations of hats in order to deal with polarities. In this part, we will wrap up by talking about the last pair of hats, the blue and the green hats, which work very well together to balance our thought process. Now, we know that the green hat is all about being in the flow. It's about looking at wildly creative ideas, being open to change, saying yes to life in many ways. The blue hat, on the other hand, is about control. It's about structure. It's about observing and managing our thought process in a way that we stay true to the objectives, we manage time and resources well, and we do not get stuck with any particular way of thinking, because that can make us biased. Edward de Bono has suggested that the green and the blue hats are opposites in the sense that while the green hat is full of energy and freedom to think in any direction, the blue hat is concerned with controlling and directing the thought process. So here are some plausible scenarios where this combination of green and blue hats can be used. Let's say you run a business and due to financial pressures, because of COVID, you had to let go of some staff a while ago, and now business is recovering, and suddenly there's a lot of orders, but you don't have enough staff to service those orders. How do you be creative and at the same time deliver to your customers on time? Or let's say you are stuck with an unsatisfactory job, but you cannot quite let it go immediately because there are financial concerns. You need the income. How do you keep the scenario interesting for you and at the same time be practical, stay on the lookout as well? Or let's say you've been unable to motivate yourself to exercise regularly because you prefer flow and ease, and an exercise regimen brings in too much regularity and you don't care for that. Or let's say you have to spend an evening at a party speaking with someone who's very different from who you are, and you find that challenging to stay engaged in a conversation like that. So I'm sure as you hear all of these examples, you can think of other scenarios as well where you can use the pair of green and blue hats to your advantage. Do share your experiences in the comments so that others can benefit from it too. And thank you for watching this series, and I hope that you find it useful.